Now they done came into your house and kicked your door down. They done came into your mind and filled your mind with all types of hurt, harm, and dangers of the mind, mentally, physically, and even affected some people even financially. It is time to rebuild that door, get a new door, close the door, don't let the door, don't even use the peephole. When you can feel it, sense it, that it's coming, it's on the way. Rebuild your mind. Build yourself up. You are the head and not the tail. Don't you wait till you somewhere in your 20s. But that's a good age too. Don't wait till you somewhere in your 30s. That's a good age too, because it's never too late to say no to them outside voices or those people that want to come into your lives to tear you down, to poke holes, to leave leaky spots that you're now just oozing out of your body with thoughts, moments at that time of negativity. It's time to say, I don't care. I don't care what people think. It's never too late. If you in your 50s, it's still never too late. Your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. This can go on for a lifetime, but it doesn't have to be when you can start now. You can start today. No more. As soon as somebody wants to start and bring up something from your past, and you know that you are a new creation, that you are a brand new man, woman, all things have passed away, that you've been born again. You know that you've been in prayer. You know you've been in consecration. You know that you believe in what you believe in and who is on the throne and who is the author and finisher of your faith. And they think that they have mind control over you, or even the audacity to say some of the most salacious, heinous things. It's time to not care. It's time to care about you. It's time to be in control and remember whose you are and whose you are. It's time to remember who created you in the likeness of their image. It's not about them. Leave them alone. People don't want to see you stand up for right. People don't want to see you stand up for yourself. People don't want to see you think for yourself. People want you to give a care, but give a care about what they're saying to bring you down, to poke the bear, poke the bear. Action, action, we want action. ACT-ION, they want action. They want to get a response. They want to see you lose it. They want you to lose your mind in the process, because see, that's you caring about what they're saying when you already know things have passed away. Old things have passed away. So how do you stop them in their tracks? You stop them in their tracks. It doesn't have to turn into anything physical. It doesn't have to turn into a fight. It does not have to turn into battles of the band to even toot your horn in the process. When you already know and you're already been quoting it. That's what I'm saying. Get ready right now. Don't wait till the tsunami comes. Prepare now while we have time. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You gotta have scriptures in mind. You gotta be able to protect yourself. People are out here, powers and principalities, seeking who they may devour. It's right and wrong. It's bad and evil. What goes up must come down. You are not the tail. You are the head of your life. You know that your steps have been ordered. I don't care how good it may sound, and they telling you, well, I'm 60 years old now. I say what I want to say, and I don't care how it affects people. If they don't have an ounce of empathy, if they don't have an ounce of I was wrong or no accountability, because honestly, you can't say any and everything. There's a time and place. You know, you got to have wisdom. And not everybody has it. I don't care if the person is 70 years old and telling you how they get down and being so proud of how they do things and what's done got them throughout life. If everything was just so beautiful in their life, why everything that they spewing out of their mouth is negativity? Everything that is wrong. everything that they are so unhappy about, and then they just want to dump, come to your house and dump, and then upset that you don't see it their way. If you really care about yourself, you would stop giving a care about people like that and instead pray for them. We're told to pray for our enemies, because if somebody wants to fill your head with constantly talking about somebody, slipping in there. So nowadays people ain't even got to slip it in there. They just say what they got to say. I don't like you. I come to you to get a haircut, to come to you to get my hair cut by you. I come to your store because you have these type of clothes, but I don't like you. That's why I said we live in a world too. You think, oh, you got to give respect to get respect. Okay, well, you don't respected them, but guess what? They still disrespecting you. Don't think everybody has to even respect you. Leave them alone. You are concerned about yourself. You care about yourself. Whatever that wall is, that's a disconnect for you to say, oh, I care how they feel about me. I care about their feelings, what they think of me. I don't want them to be mad at me if I speak up, if I defend myself, if I walk away, if I don't take their phone call. How will that make me look to them? Will they be mad at me? Will they talk to me at the event gatherings, the family gatherings? Will they talk to me when it's a work event? Will I be at the table, at the lunch counter, left by myself? That's why it's important that we even train up our kids. That's why it's important that we have something to impart to our grandkids, our nieces, our nephews. We got to get back to some of that old time religion when it was good enough for grandma and grandpa. We got to get back to those stories when we talked about Meshach and Abednego. We got to get back to talking about the stories of Esther. We got to get back talking about the miracles that did exist, the signs and wonders. We got to get back to having faith like no other. If somebody is supposed to be in your life, they will be there to do you good. But when you got the jealousy, the envious, the hate coming from people, and they want you to join on and, screw it off on somebody else, and then that takes effect, and we study just passing that down. What type of world are we creating? What type of generations are being developed? You can't care about the enemy. You cannot care about making the enemy comfortable. You can't give a care about that. You gotta put on the full armor and be ready, because it is a war out here. You got to protect your mind. You have got to be ready. I don't care what you say. I'm not having it. Not today. Get thee behind. I'm silencing you in the name of Jesus. It's nothing for you to have a long, drawn out conversation with nobody. Because see, that's when things start to get twisted, because already in their mind, they believe. But don't you think for 1 minute that your enemies cannot be made the footstool? Don't you think for 1 minute that signs and wonders can happen when you are protected under the real God? I ain't talking about these fake ones, these people that want to serve these idols that do not exist. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Get back to basics. Go off of that gut intuition. When they say things that make you question, like, now where did that type of question come from? Why would they even say something like that to me? Why are they even that comfortable? Because they trying to find out, why is that light still so shiny, so bright, that you've had on you since you was a child, if they knew you as a child? And don't think some of the goodness of grandma praying for you through the years, that her prayers don't exist no more. Them prayers are still on you. They'll live on forever when grandma spoke a word over your life. Don't think when the old ones, the elders of the church was in the upper room, in their prayer closet, you being protected, them praying over your minds that you'll be safe for generations to come. Don't think he wasn't included for when you have kids too. But don't think they did not know that you got these people out here that you can't care nothing for. When you see them and they try to stop you to have a conversation, hey, how you doing? How you been? Some of y'all just need to keep going. Some of y'all just need to keep driving. Because see, some of y'all still not there to be like, uh-oh, you get caught off. But if you think it's time that you can make a stop and you can say, oh, I'm doing good. How you been doing? Some people you need to just keep driving by because they're lurking. They're out here seeing if they can still win the battle. But when you don't give a care and it's all about you and it's all about who you're putting the head of your life to direct you, to ordain your steps, you are untouchable. Your light will continue to shine, that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Stay ready. And don't give a care in the process. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, whenever you get it. Don't give a care and keep moving. And when they try to come and knock your door down, it shall not be moved because you already know what time it is. And we're not having it.